Oh, well, welcome back to the kitchen. We had some really good leftovers, and since the leftovers, it's basically shrimp that's in a patty that we cooked in the oven, and this is going to be our leftovers. And we also have some coleslaw that was left over, and we were thinking, what's something really quick that you can use with maybe some like leftover shrimp, any kind of seafood really, or even steaks. Um, and we just thought, Betty mentioned, hey, what about jalapeno cheddar biscuits? What a great idea! So, with I just set the oven for preheating, and now let's put together some cheddar biscuits with jalapenos. Um, so the first thing I'm going to do, well, we'll make sure that we have the flour. We'll just always kind of start with 2 cups, all right? And we're going to cut these off and put them in a iron skillet, and they're going to be delicious because that way in the iron skillet it'll let us expand them a little bit, and it'll be crispy around the edges, and we'll make a butter garlic topping to put on it. It's going to be really good. So let's get some shortening we're going to put in here. And I was also asked about, hey, instead of just shortening, can you use butter? You can use really just a fat, Crisco or lard, or butter is always good. I don't usually use things like shortening. Like margarine, but I guess you could. This is going to be cut in here. Okay. All right. That's probably good for now because once we add the jalapenos and the cheddar, it'll mix in really well with the flour. Okay. Now, a lot of people do their jalapenos different ways. I don't like my jalapenos like blazing hot. So the first thing I do is I cut them and I try to find where this vein is. And I try not to cut so much into the vein because once you do that, that's going to be a really hot jalapeno. I wish, right now it kind of smells like a bell pepper, but whoops. All right. Yeah, that's not so bad. Let's just see. Wow, that's warm, but it's not blazing hot. I'm glad I didn't go across the. I'm glad I didn't go across the the vein. It's going to be delicious. Some of that might cook out, and I'm going to try not. Yikes! I'm going to try not to get the seeds in this either because I know the seeds are going to provide a little bit of heat. I don't want too much because we're all going to enjoy these. All right? All right. I know if you have a chopper or something that can cut these up, I don't want them pureed. And depending on how large your biscuits are, you could dice them up larger or smaller. Sometimes it's a little easier to dice up onions. Onions are a lot better to do. And these are going to have a little better taste than like the canned chili peppers. Canned chili peppers are going to be okay, but fresh jalapenos, wow, it's hard to beat fresh jalapenos. Watch your fingers. If you don't, it's okay. If you have some super glue, always in the kitchen handy for. You might nick yourself with a knife. You just don't want to cut yourself. Please don't. All right. All right, here we go. That looks pretty good, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of them. If you have kids that are gonna help you with making biscuits, they may not want to help with this part. They could dump the cheddar in there for sure. Or if you're making chocolate chip biscuits or something like that, a sweet one, they could certainly help with that. All right, so this is Randall's Kitchen, Randall's Rules. So I know sometimes people don't like putting their hands in the cheese, but this is seriously sharp. This is Colby Jack. If you want them to look really nice, get you some just cheddar, and it's gonna it'll look nice. I'm gonna dump the rest in there. That's probably about maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of a cup. And we're probably putting about 1.5 cups of cheddar and Colby Jack. Okay, see that? All right, we're gonna start out with about 1 cup of milk. Other things that you could add depending on what you're having with this. Hey, it's preheated. You could use a little bit of Old Bay, the blackening, or just the regular seafood seasoning. You could use Creole seasoning. I'm not going to use a whole lot because that's about 1/2 teaspoon. Because I don't want to overpower. I don't want to overpower the jalapenos. I want to be able to really taste the jalapenos and cheddar. All right. So we'll start with 1 cup of milk and see how that gets us. All right. Putting it around the edges. Sure does look pretty though, doesn't it? Man. All right. Now, if you want to just drop these onto a cake pan, this is perfect. What I'm going to do is we're going to cut them and put them in our iron skillet. So, like we did the last time. Roll it around. All right, here we go. I may want to make them a little bigger than that, but we're going to start around the edges. Yeah, there we go. I like the size of that one. That looks better. Looking good. I'll put one here in the middle. Ooh, I may have enough to put in another pan. Let's see. Move this. Let's move them over a little bit. Let's make room. I think yeah, we can get them in there. We're gonna make them fit. Okay. There's one. This is gonna fill up the pan.
What's the temperature?
All right, I have my oven is set. Instead of 350, I want these to be a little crispier on the edges. It's on 370, stick these in here, and while those are cooking, I have time to get everything ready. I have my cookie sheet out here so that just maybe 2 or 3 minutes before these are ready, I'm going to put the patties in the oven, let them start getting warm, maybe put some butter on them, and make a garlic butter sauce to put on the biscuits, and we'll turn the broiler on and let them get really nice and crispy on the outside, and then we'll have ready for lunch. This is awesome. We're making biscuits. Okay, so I think I changed my mind on broiling these because I like the way they look. So what I'm going to do is I have, in this bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of butter, and it's melted with some parsley and some roasted garlic because I like the taste of roasted garlic. So let's see what these look like now. I'm going to put these in here. But for these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the top. And you can see I probably could have made a little bit more. I'm going to brush it around the sides. Don't worry. Oh man, I like hearing it when it hits the side of that pan. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump the temperature up to about 400. Man, that smells so good. All right. I'll bump the temperature up to 400. Okay, 425. And let it finish cooking these. For a few more minutes, keep an eye on the shrimp cakes, whatever I can't remember what they are, but they have shrimp in them. And then we'll put it all together and we'll see how they come out. It's gonna be delicious, y'all. Okay, so I think we're ready. I just turned the oven off. I took our shrimp patties out, and now, hey, let's see what the biscuits did. Oh yeah, look at that, still bubbling. Oh my goodness, seems to me that's gonna be kind of delicious. Okay, so we'll fix everything nice. Remember, we had some leftovers, so here's some coleslaw, and then we need to get I don't know which one to get. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Wee. Oh, look how light. Oh my goodness, look how light and flaky that is. I want to get it all. Oh boy. Okay. So, since we're having shrimp patty, I figured why not melt some more butter, because why not? This has just a little bit of lemon in it. So I'll put that on my shrimp patty. Oh, man, I'm gonna try this without butter on it for now. Let's see that is so light and airy and fluffy. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ooh, look at the cheese. Oh my goodness. Blow on it. Oh man. Right around the edges, just enough. I have another jalapeno. Just enough crispy around outside. Now, if this was like a regular pan of biscuits, I would be fighting over the one in the middle. But since this has jalapenos and cheese in it, a lot of places where it was up against the pan, it's going to be really nice and crispy. Oh, it's so good. It's like the cheese that's melting around the edge of lasagna or something like that. These are delicious. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Not sure what we'll come up with next, but you know what? If you have some leftovers, whether it's steak or shrimp or anything like that, and you need something to kind of dress it up, and you ran out of garlic toast or anything like, you can't go wrong with cheddar, jalapeno biscuits. Brush some butter and garlic on the top of it. That's okay, but I think I prefer the biscuits. Hey, next time, we might do a sweet biscuit, and we still have the ones in the freezer. I promise. We're gonna get to it. Be patient. Have a great day. Now, let's eat some biscuits.